Yep. They're right in the middle of the road this morning. They're not expecting anybody coming. At least they're not sleeping in the road. I'd go to the left of that one, just real slow. Just go real slow. They see you. You could go behind him too. He might move.
I'm gonna see if he moves.
Yeah. Good morning there, buddy. That's a bull. He's totally intact. I'd go to the left and just go around. Just go slow. I'm gonna yell at him in case if he tries anything. Good morning, buddy. Yeah. He's not moving one bit. He says, I'm a bull, I don't move for anybody. Okay, now these are probably gonna scurry around. I'd go slow, just go slow through here. That's funny, that bull didn't move at all, did he?
No, he didn't.
He just looked at us like,
skittish,
what?
Like looking at a bolt any
Yeah,
second.
don't slow down because it'll spook him. Just go slow. There we go. They're pretty well behaved. You didn't try anything or anything. They're fine. It's no problem. Anchorite pasture is pretty when it's got some snow on it. Watch out for those rocks. Good dodge there, Kelly. There's Anchorite Pass. We were up here last week. We almost got stuck right here, didn't we?
That was right about there.
Right about there.
Yeah. Looks so mild now.
Yeah. Look at all the snow over in California. Kelly's been getting a lot of skiing in lately. She got some alpine skiing and she volunteers with the school and is kind of like a chaperone for the kids. And they were up there in June Lake having a great time and everything. And so she was, what was that, Friday you went skiing,
yeah.
right? And now here it is, she's going skiing again.
Yeah.
So.
Different type.
Right. We're going to do some cross-country skiing, so the Nordic skiing. There's that big fog bank of clouds. Looks like we're going to be going in it. Starting to head into that fog. We can't even see the mountains on the other side anymore. Kelly was saying that the temperature dropped in this fog. It's only 13 degrees. We can't even see the turnoff to 395.
I know it's close.
Yeah, now here it is. There's a sign. Here's the end at 167. Clear on this side.
As far as I can see, it is.
Hopefully this fog lifts after we get out of this turn here. Here's Lee Vining. Got some snow piled up on the sidewalks. Oh, look at that, it's starting to clear up.
Yeah.
Lots of snow out. The sign said the rest area is closed. We're going a little bit farther than that. We're going to the Hartley area where we can do some snowshoeing. Oh, look, it's all plowed. We can get in there and park.
Yeah.
Do you think they've groomed the trails?
It looks like they may have.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Fun. Remember last week we couldn't even see it.
You couldn't even get in this far.
There goes Kelly. We found a snowmobile trail and we're gonna go through that. We're just taking a little break and enjoying the beautiful scenery. So pretty. We're not too far away from the obsidian dome and the caldera. It's all volcanic in here. There's one of those volcanic hills right there with the big obsidian on it. We're taking a little break, everybody, and going to show you around these Jeffrey pines in here and by some of these volcanic domes. We're having a great time. We're on the Orange Diamond Trail. Luckily, it's not the Black Diamond Trail. The Black Diamond Trail, that's advanced. And I think I would rather just go cutting through the woods on my own than do the Black Diamond. We're on the groomed part of the trail, and I believe it's the Mono County Parks and Recreation that is nice enough to groom this trail. And there's the Hartley Loop sign above the snow. Look at that. We're so spoiled, Kelly. We almost have the whole place to ourselves again.
Yeah.
I mean, we've saw a couple other people, but
That's it. Yeah,
yeah.
not much. Not a problem.
Loving this. So here Kelly's got parked a little bit different. Come back a little more, a little more, a little more, stop. Okay, go forward, turn to the left. We didn't know it was gonna get this crowded, so we took up 2 parking spots by accident, but we're leaving early, so we're gonna open them up. Okay, come back a little bit more. Easy, easy, that's good. Okay, yeah, you can turn around through this. Good job. I'm glad you're a good driver. We're coming up on June Lake again. We can actually see the snow this time.
Yeah.
I wonder if the road's plowed to the park. That'd be a good place to get lunch, wouldn't it?
Perfect.
Find a little picnic table or something. I keep calling the beach. There's a little kind of a park area at the beach, so I keep calling the beach the park. And Kelly thought I meant the park in June Lake. so we're going the long way. My fault. Nice drive either way. Well, last week when we came by the fire station, we could hardly even see it.
That's right.
Did a good job cleaning up that snow. We would have got caught out here because they closed the road. I know they closed the road for a day.
Did they?
Yeah, that California 167, I think, was closed that one day.
Oh, yeah, it was. It closed after we got out.
We would have to spend the night, a couple nights somewhere. Look at all the snow cornice on top of the hotel. That looks cozy. Look at the big icicles on it. Gull Lake is frozen over. And it's got snow on it. Snow is kind of deep right here. And let's see what we've got. Aha! This is Gull Lake. That's where that rope swing is in the summertime that I went off of. And we went hiking up in there. This is Gull Lake. And that's the town of June Lake. And June Lake itself is the next lake over. But it's It's frozen over and there's a good, oh, I'd say 6 to 8 inches of snow on top of the Gull Lake. We were pulling out from skiing in the parking lot, and there was a gentleman there from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. He had California plates on his car, but he said, "Oh, Stormy Cromer's," talking about my hat, which are made up in the Upper Peninsula of the Michigan area up in there. And I said, "Yeah, everybody thinks I'm a Youper, Upper Peninsula person." I said, "No, I'm from Nevada," but it was nice to run into somebody from that part of the country. And anyway, he was having a nice day out doing some skiing too. We're heading back through June Lake again. I want to take a look at those huge icicles that were hanging off the hotel in the back. You can see there's quite a bit of snow in town. There's the hotel. The Heidelberg Inn. Can't get to it from this side, I don't think. Look at those icicles. Aren't those interesting? It's on the back side of the Heidelberg Inn, which is a really nice place if you're ever in June Lake, California. Look at the size of this. That's some pretty good big ones. Those are at least, gosh, I don't know, 10 feet or something. There we go. Now there's the beach we're going to. That's not the park. I need to get my directions right. We don't know if the road going into the beach is plowed or not, but we might just walk down in there. It's not that far, so we'll just wait and see how it looks. We decided to put our snowshoes on. I'm glad I did. It's pretty deep. There's June Lake. Kelly's behind me. I'm packing the lunch, and she's bringing a little bit of water. The picnic tables are straight ahead. It's not frozen over, but you can't take a canoe out on it, that's for sure. Right on the shoreline, you can see the interesting ice crystals. It's like a dog or a fox went across the frozen lake. The frozen bank, I should say. It's not frozen all the way. Here comes Kelly. Kelly, did you see where I fell through that big snow hole in the sagebrush?
Yes, I did.
I had a heck of a time pulling myself out of there. I didn't have any poles or anything. It's pretty deep.
This snow is pretty deep out here.
Yeah, yeah. This is a good workout though, isn't it? It's more, you think it's harder on the body, like better physical workout than cross-country skiing?
Yes, I do. I think
Yeah.
this is more aerobic.
More aerobic,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good for us though.
Yeah, it is.
Well, everybody, you can see our picnic table is almost covered with snow. I cleaned it off the best we could so we have a little spot to sit on. There's Kelly, all by her little lonesome out there. There's our bench, all covered in snow. This is our lunch today. It's a super healthy lunch. Of course, we've got cookies in there and fresh fruit and so forth. But you can see our bench is almost covered up. We're just gonna leave our snowshoes on. It's so deep, if we take them off, we'll have to put them back on again. That was a good workout.
It was.
The ice is very pretty along the bank. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it looks like crystals of gems or diamonds or something. I'll have to get a little bit closer and see if I can catch the colors on it. Well, I'm glad I didn't walk out in this ice because it actually did break through on my knee. It's about 2.5 feet deep right here. But look at those crystals. And it just was a moment ago that they looked so much different. But just a little bit of that sunshine just melted them just a little bit. That's where my knee fell in when I tried to get a picture of those ice crystals. But it was worth it for you. Such a beautiful day. Love it. So Kelly, we can see part of June Lake seems to be open water, but not really enough to put any kind of canoe on it or anything. And the ice is too thin to go out on it and do any ice fishing or anything. And weren't you saying a lot of there's like water that upwells from underneath it that's warm that keeps it from freezing? It's spring or something, yeah. Mm-hmm. So you can't really go on the lake and you can't put a boat on the lake, can't go fishing. So it is kind of what it is. But I didn't have to go too far before I fell through a little bit. It was only a couple feet deep, but that's a good warning not to go out there, that's for sure. So some real interesting ice and water designs on the surface of the lake. It kind of looks like, oh, maybe somebody took their, four-wheel drive vehicle or whatever, their car, their truck, and went out there in the ice and caused those tracks. No one's been out there. That's caused by the wind. The wind and the current from the underground water springs and the different layers of the water and the wind and the weather, the sun, that's made those. Well, we finally got some snow on the Sierra, a good amount. Really enjoying it. We're doing a little scouting up here. Highway 120 is closed, but it's closed 5 miles ahead. We want to see if we can get to Mono Lake and launch the canoe maybe sometime. So the road's supposed to be closed about 4 miles from here. Okay, the road's not closed yet. It's technically still open, of course. It's not that bad, but as you can see, we're running out of pavement. Well, I can see Navy Beach up there ahead, Kelly, and it looks like it's not plowed at all. And it's got about, I'd say, 6 inches of snow. And this one's a little bit, you could probably make it, but I don't think it's worth going down there today.
I don't either.
Yeah. There's a big chunk of ice and snow that's getting ready to slide off the roof. All kinds of big, interesting icicles to be found. Look at all the icicles. Look at that snow getting ready to slide right off that metal roof. Look at all the snow and ice. Wow, that's some hefty prices. $6.29.9 for diesel. We're going up to Ioga Pass a little ways from the mobile mini mart that's closed this time of year. You don't often see this view in the winter time from this side of the road. The road will be closed farther up at some point. Going by Mono Lake. Mono Lake always looks different to me, and it's always scenic when you can see it. Beautiful Walker Lake, Nevada. A winter rainbow. Six inches of snow. So I've got most of it cleared off so I can get to the back door. Trying to get this up before it turns into ice. We've got some snow this morning in the vineyard, as you can see. I think it's about 6 inches or so. I'm gonna do some skiing over to the post office